Hey guys, it's Jiah Josslyn and this is Club Talk. I'm from Melbourne. It's pretty chill. There's heaps of cool people here, pretty cool spots. I would describe my sound selection as hard-hitting, gritty, and a little bit sexy. And swagalicious. My 2025 so far has been epic. I couldn't have asked for a better year, really. I'm not trying to rush the future too much. I'm going to focus on production and go with the flow. I think I appeal to misfits, people that are real, wholehearted people that don't really fit into a mold. They seem to love my sets and really connect with me. I connect with them. The best types of people. My number one inspiration is I Hate Models. I watched him play face to face and he played a 3-hour set. Once the set was done, he jumped off stage and everyone in the front row, he shook hands with, took photos with, greeted every single person. Like, he did not skip a single person. I got a photo with him as well. It's pretty cool. Other people are Reckless, Robbie, who runs Filth Society. Perplex, he's really cool, really big DJ in Germany. My friends in the rap scene, watching them get on stage and do their thing. If they can do that, it gives me more confidence to be able to DJ because that is terrifying. Yeah, heaps of people. I knew from a young age that I wanted to be a DJ. Skrillex really kicked that off for me. High school dropout type beat, and I started going to underage clubs. They were huge back in the day. But I started networking with the DJs, fell in love with it, thought this is what I want to do. My friend Rez, who actually booked me for my last event at Berlin Rising, he actually gave me my first set at an underage. I was so nervous, so nervous, but I did it and I haven't stopped since. I've just been grinding. Black Noir is the best club I have ever been in. I'm sorry to all the other clubs, but Sydney does it better. When I was playing, you've got people all around you and you can just bounce off the energy. You can just really connect. It's the best place and I'd love to go back ASAP. Always do what you feel like you need to do in your heart and don't worry about seeming cringe, and always throw yourself into uncomfortable situations that are going to level you up. My friend Brock, he said, bite off more than you can chew and chew like hell. Man, I'd be crashing out like most of the time, honestly. It might not seem like it on the surface, but I'll be stressed out. How I cope with it is gaslighting myself, telling myself that everything's cool, telling myself that I've got this even if deep down I don't think I do. Push through, basically. Give yourself no other choice but to keep pushing. And then the other way would be to chill out, relax, mellow out, and not be so hard on yourself, because we're all human at the end of the day. You don't have to be everything at once. Okay, getting all personal with it. These are dumb. I just thought they were cool when I was younger and now I'm living with them for life. My most recent one though, this is actually the stamp that I woke up with from playing at Black Noir. Yeah, it's bright blue. I don't have any colored tattoos. I had such a good time. I was like, I never want this to fade. It doesn't have to fade. So next thing you know, I'm walking in and I'm like, one sentimental blob, please. This is another one of my favorite ones. This is a Unilome. I have it very close to me so I can always look at it. So basically there's a spiral in the middle and that is where you start your journey. So it's birth. As you kind of go up, the spirals start to straighten out and that's clarity. And that's your life path, basically. There's twists and turns, and even though you're going up, sometimes you go down, but then you go up again. At the very end of it, there's a straight line and then there's a dot, and the dot is death, beyond death, whatever, like the end, whatever you want to call it. Shit, this is getting deep in here. After the dot, there's nothing. So it reminds me to slow down, not think too much about the future, and just enjoy the journey, because that's what it's about. It's about this right here. I'm having fun. Are you guys having fun? One of my favorite memories, if not my most fond memory, is having the privilege to close out the last Filth Society. Damn, that was so emotionally charged in the best ways. There was happy tears, sad tears. I actually made like this big intro and I got everybody who was a part of Filth Society to send me a little voice memo. I chopped it all up, put some sad as fuck music behind it, put it all together, and I played that as an intro. I played with Ash. She's my best friend in the scene. She's so cool. It was just the best moment. I can't even describe how good it was. That just made me feel so whole. My biggest challenge of all has been my anxiety and my ADHD. Shout out mental illness. When I started, look, I was always an anxious, shy kid. When I started playing gigs, I would be getting driven to the club and I would vomit on the way there. I would vomit when I got there. And then my mum would always know to drop me off in an alleyway so that I could vomit in the alleyway, just because I was so nervous. I'd walk up to the security guard, dap him up, pretend like I'm fly as shit, like nothing ever happened. Hope I didn't smell like vomit. And then walk into the club and do my thing. Just try and switch off those self-doubting thoughts. But I've always struggled with that. I Hate Models would be the number one that I'd want to work with. High Voltage. She is so cool. That's my twin for real. Jack Darcy, we do work together. We produce a lot together. We are so tight. He is so humble and so talented, creative. He is the GOAT. Another one I would love to work with is Perplex. I have always admired him as a person and his sound is just phenomenal. Odd One, he is so cool. I don't know if you guys have seen Odd One, but he plays drums with like beat pads and mixes at the same time. There's not many DJs doing hardware at the moment, so that is very admirable. Georgia Chains has always inspired me. She is such a passionate and caring DJ. I love her to bits. Mia Fett. If you ever watch Mia Fett play, she is like one with the music and one with the crowd. It's like she just gets into it. Jack Darcy, he is producing bangers. I swear he does not sleep. Like we'll be talking one day, the next day he's got 2 tracks signed, I swear. And the last one is Wiser. If you have a conversation with Wiser, I guarantee you that you will come out wiser after the conversation. See what I did there? My family, obviously my day ones, I mean, they were there when I was born. Oh my God, am I? Yeah, my family, they're always there to listen to me, there to ground me. Friends, I have a massive support network that I love. Another person who's always there to ground me is Chicken Joe from Surf's Up. I admire Chicken Joe so much. I could cry thinking about how much I love Chicken Joe. I'm not going to go into a Surf's Up hole right now. I'm not going to do this about Chicken Joe. You don't know?
Chicken Joe's so lit.
It's not a meme.
A character from
Surf's Up.
Yeah, he's the chicken with the...
Alright, let's do this.
Yeah.
We're doing a Chicken Joe. Surf's Up is about Cody. And Cody is so caught up in winning this big competition, right? Everybody just wants to win the competition and everyone's going crazy over it. And it's stressing them out and it's really taking away from what the competition actually is about. Chicken Joe could not give a fuck about winning or losing the comp. He doesn't even know what's going on half the time because all he cares about is being in the moment and enjoying what he's doing. Everyone's trying to win and Chicken Joe wins the competition and then he's like, what? I won? Like he doesn't even realize that he's winning. It's not about being on top or this hierarchy. It's driving me crazy. Like all these DJs just rushing to be on top. It's not about that. We need to slow it down, reel it back and go watch Surf's Up, I guess. So I do have a few projects in the works. I have been producing a lot this year. Jack and I have a track coming out very soon. It's a remix. Another project I'm working on outside of my own career is Flow State Sessions, which is my personal, I guess, mentorship that I'm helping aspiring DJs come out of their shell and learn how to DJ, which I have been loving. I love to help those people be their best selves. Up until maybe November last year, I never really locked in on the whole Instagram, social media, self-promotion thing. I always thought it was super lame. You run the risk of being cringe, being talked about, but if you've got a good support network, these people are going to love you no matter what you post. At the end of the day, it's great, it helps people, but it is kind of hard to do. Number 1, watch Surf's Up, get your mindset straight before going into this. Number 2 is just be yourself. Don't let anyone stop you before you start. Show your face, you know, the typical spiel of going out there, networking. It really helps. Another piece of advice I would give producers and DJs is don't ask for too much advice. A lot of the time when I'm producing, I won't send my tracks out to many people because people are always going to pick things. And if you send it out too much, people will pick it until you have nothing left of your track. Some content is better than having no content. Perfectionism kills, so we need to get rid of that shit. You don't have to be perfect. Can I feel it in my nuggets? Yeah, I can feel it in my nuggets, always. Oh, yes, Melbourne has tall poppy syndrome. Some of my friends are scared to post their achievements because they're scared of tall poppy syndrome and people just bringing them down. And it comes from the people that you don't really expect a lot of the time, which sucks. It's such a deep topic, but there definitely is a lot of that in Melbourne. It all comes from insecurity. It's all projection, collaboration over competition. Why compete when if you all came together, you could make something of it? That's how I see things. I'm always open to collaborating. Hard techno, trance, and that like brutalismus, bouncy European style stuff. I love that. It's so fun. People hang shit on whistles, but I love a good whistle. I've really been vibing the Pixies as well. Like I'm getting into my dad rock era at the moment, low key. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been John. This was my club talk. I'm out of here.